So what does this mean now in terms of peace? What are we to do? How does intersectionality help us think about peace differently? Well, I want to suggest that if we think about peace as recovery from violence, if we think about peace in terms of interventions that give women safety, there are a lot of lessons that we can learn about this. Let me tell you about a woman named Marta. She was a woman of color. She was a Spanish-speaking woman. She called a shelter. She was on the streets, she and her son. She was severely traumatized. Her husband had tried to kill her. She managed to escape. She was on the street. He was searching for her. She was sure he would find her eventually. She needed a shelter. She wanted shelter. She wanted protection. The shelter she called refused to give her shelter because she didn't speak English. The crisis coordinator who was trying to find shelter for her said, but her son speaks English. Her son can interpret for her. The shelter still refused. It said, we can't have that because that would further victimize the victim. She needed to take care of, be an agent in her own recovery. She needed to be empowered, and someone translating her for her would not allow her the full agency to recover. So the crisis coordinator went back and forth, but the woman is on the street. She's going to be killed. Isn't there any way we could work this out? They're going back and forth. They finally get someone who agrees that they might be able to take her on a temporary basis. By the time they worked it out, the woman stopped calling. We never know what happened to that woman. She could be dead. She could be alive. In any event, we know that she did not get the service that she deserved. She did not find the peace that we hope for all women, because she did not fit the prototype, right? What we were prepared to give to that woman was not what she needed, and what she needed, we were not prepared to give. Women come from a whole range of backgrounds. If our vision of peace, the conditions of peace, don't include these differences, then our peace will be partial. It will be elite. It will not be complete.